Come on, Wes, you gotta do this.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Wes, back at you another video. Today, I'm going to be introducing to you guys and girls the first, at least to my knowledge, the first magazine dedicated to beat 'em ups. With that being said, let's get it cracking. So, this is the first magazine dedicated to beat 'em ups. It's called Brawlers Alley. This magazine to me is pretty dope because it covers, one of my favorite genres, which is beat 'em ups. It gives you a lot of details on the different beat 'em ups that's coming out. Even talking about old school beat 'em ups, like Double Dragon, all sorts of crazy beat 'em ups. But in the beginning of this magazine, you'll see that it covers the more modern beat 'em ups, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, Mayhem Brawlers 2. If you guys and girls don't know, they announced that Mayhem Brawlers 2 is coming out. I will be making a video talking more details on that since I'm one of the beta testers for that game. But yeah, it has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge review. Then it talks about another game called Final Vendetta, and just a whole bunch of different beat 'em ups that they talking about. We're gonna go through the article. We're gonna go through the magazine real briefly. I don't want to give too much. I don't want to show too much on the magazine because I want you guys to go to visit the site and actually scroll through it yourself and just show appreciation to these guys putting together all of this hard work on this magazine. So the first page, and the cool thing about it is it makes this sound when you flip the page. It's a little turning page sound. So I could definitely appreciate the attention to detail when it comes to that. Flip the pages, it has all of this cool stuff. It's very well organized. The different games, just everything about the magazine is very well organized. It's kind of like you're looking at a magazine from the luxury of your own home instead of you having to flip like back in the days, like old school cat like me. I had the Game Pro magazine. You had to take the physical magazine, even though some people like having the physical magazine. We're a different time and age where a lot of stuff is digital, and this is very convenient for you. So you flip the pages, you read. If you want to scroll, if you see it's kind of small, you want to scroll, you want to zoom in, you can zoom in like this and go around. So they definitely did their homework on things of that nature to appease to everybody who's had everybody's needs. So they talk about now the team. Let's talk about the team. Let's go. We'll pause this section for now. I'll come back to it, but let's talk about the team. The team consists of about 4 people, if I'm not mistaken. It's Den. People don't know who Den is. Den is a known person in the beat 'em up community. He's actually one of the guys that's part of the beta team, such as myself for Mayhem Brawlers. So we can't wait to start helping out with probably Mayhem Brawlers 2. And on top of that, he's part of a team that's developing this other beat 'em up game called Deadly Metropolis. I will leave the link of that game and their progress in the description below. I don't think it's not done yet, but they're still in the developing stages. They're not done. So just so everybody can keep track of when the game is coming out, just anything pertaining to that game, I'm gonna leave in the description below, and I'm gonna leave Den's all his socials, his YouTube, everything in the description below. So like I said, we have Den, who's well known in the beat 'em up community. We have this guy, he's called Belt, what is it called? BAC, which is called Belt Action Central. He has stuff where he does beat 'em up gameplay tips, playthroughs, and stuff like that on his own YouTube channel. So it's kind of like, to me, it seems like, I guess, the Avengers of beat 'em up enthusiasts got together to form this cool magazine. So far we got Den, we got Bach, aka Jesse, and then you have the Fly Kick. The Fly Kick, he's responsible for putting a lot of pieces together on just Den's knowledge, Belt Action Central's knowledge as well. So he's the one that's responsible for, I guess, what you see here in regards to like the wording, the not the aesthetics, but how everything is organized in the magazine. Based off what I recall from talking to the team, this guy, the Fly Kick, his wife or his girlfriend, I think his wife or his girlfriend, helped did the illustration for the aesthetics of the comic. So, shout outs to this team for putting the time and effort into giving us a cool digital magazine. The team, actually, his wife right here, CC, Katia, the designer, the only member who doesn't play beat 'em ups. Yeah, but shoot, she did a good job for not even, she does a good job with this magazine. So I appreciate the work that she put in. And eventually she's gonna be playing some beat 'em ups. Come on, you can't run away. You can't hide from beat 'em ups. I'm sure sooner or later she's gonna be playing some beat 'em ups. Now we're gonna go into more details on this magazine, just a section. So you click on it here, it goes to the news. They just give you updates on the different things that's going on. So it says new version, new features. So the magazine is kind of like the overall update of the month for beat 'em ups. The magazine, since magazines you can't really update once it's published. It's just whatever it is for that month, that's what it is. And then the news is basically your daily news on things that's happening in the beat 'em up community, or just within this magazine itself, what they changes they plan on making, things of that nature. So it says like the Brawlers Alley magazine has a new blog area to keep you posted about the latest developments of the Alley project and Brawlers. So this is just to keep people updated on what's going on with just this project in general. Now, in regards to this section with channels, you click here, you'll see all of the team. Well, 90% of the team, because Katia, she doesn't really have a social media presence, or rather just she doesn't seem like she has a social media presence. So the Fly Kick has his own YouTube channel. You can check that out. Like I said, I'm gonna leave all of this stuff in the description below to make it easier for people to check all of these guys' channels, social medias, everything. Then you got Brawlers Avenue, which is Den's YouTube channel. This channel just showcases, personally what Den does in the beat 'em up community. And then you have Bell Action Center. This is Scotty's channel, and he does his tips, tricks about beat 'em ups on this channel. So this is a well-rounded crew of beat 'em up enthusiasts that made this magazine, which is pretty dope. I like it. Then you go here, it says issues. Now this is the area where you get all the issues from. And if you don't want to stay on the site and you want to read this magazine on the go, as it stands right now, it seems like this magazine is free. All you have to do is click it, boom, and then you can scroll down the PDF file. I mean, you're missing out on a good effect of the magazine flipping, but hey, if you don't really care about that, you can download a PDF and then read it on the go, on the train or whatever. If you know that you're going to be offline, not able to see the magazine. So this is another cool feature. Now also, don't forget to support these guys. Support them. Support them. You can donate to them right here. So put your name next to the issue. So basically, if you donate, they'll put your name in the next issue, which is pretty dope. It gives people, donors a little incentive to help out. And then there's different ways to support them. You can either donate or just share. Just share this magazine, this website on different social medias, either Twitter or Facebook, which is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And then obviously you can subscribe for their newsletter. That way you get notified different things that happens within either the website or when the next magazine is going to drop. So this is a really robust magazine and website where it has a lot of it has like a lot of details on beat 'em ups. Once again, I'll show you guys and girls again. It has a lot of details on on different beat 'em ups, and these guys aren't playing no games, man. And I hope this project comes to fruition, or rather, I hope this project does well. That way they can keep going. In order for these guys to keep going, these guys aren't getting any money for it. So hopefully they gain some kind of revenue from this so they can continue to do it, because time is money. Money is time. And this is a lot of work. This isn't no This work right here isn't easy to do. You know, you gotta search on the internet for the games that you want to talk about. You gotta do your research on the games. You gotta contact people to see if they wanna, do interviews with you. Then you gotta, put together a conducive magazine that, that's engaging for people to read, that's not boring. So it's just a lot that goes into this magazine, and I hope everybody appreciates this as much as I do, and anybody that's a fan of just hard work and beat 'em ups in general. And also, hopefully, also in the future, they told, based off my conversation with them, they want to also do games that aren't not only beat 'em ups, but just, I guess, indie games, or just games in general that doesn't have a lot of the limelight on them. Just shine some light on them so people could, actually play those games. Because there's a lot of good games out there that people don't know about, that don't get a lot of publicity, that people miss out on. So this could be another avenue for, indie developers to contact these guys to put them in their magazine, because one hand washes the other. The indie developers could contact them, get their game put on the magazine, and then people come to the magazine, and more eyes go on the magazine, and then maybe they might donate, and support these guys monetarily. So it's a win-win situation. If you're, in my opinion, if I was an indie developer, or just anybody who publishes a game, or rather develops a game that want their game to, just get more publicity, I will contact these guys to put my game in their magazine, even if they're just starting out, because you could build some kind of relationship and just do good things in the future, and they might just keep putting your games in this magazines, or any updates that happen in your games in this magazine. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on about this. I hope everyone visits this magazine who watches this video. Support them. You have different ways to support them. Let's go. Let me show you guys. There's different ways. Support the alley. You have different ways. You got to donate to them, say hello, share like there's no tomorrow on either Facebook or Twitter. So these different ways you can support them. You don't have to give them money to support them. These guys just either want the word out, or a little bit of money from you guys, or your eyes just looking at it. So there's different ways you can support them without even giving money. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the link to this magazine in the description below. I'm gonna leave the team socials as well in the description below. I'm gonna leave everything in the description below. And we're gonna talk about, leave in the comments what you guys think about this magazine. Is there an improvement you want to see in this magazine? Are there any beat 'em ups that they missed that you would like to see in the next edition of this magazine? Let me know in the comment section below. So, once again, shout outs to these guys at Brawlers Alley. You guys doing a good work. You guys doing God's work in the beat 'em up community. We need more people like you. And this is another endeavor to help with the whole campaign of Rise of the Beat 'em Ups. Beat 'em Ups are doing nothing but rising to the top until everybody have no choice but to respect this community, and we get more eyes in this genre. So with that being said, this is your boy Wes. I'm out of here. Peace.